Okay, so this is my audience of 6 people. Okay, so hi, my name is Brady Edge, and according to the American Cancer Society, Iowa has seen over 17,600 cases of cancer alone this year. This speech is going to go over various cancers and specifically pancreatic and thyroid. This has been one of the worst diseases in this past decade that we have ever seen, and I'm going to tell you about prevention, symptoms, and coping with this disease. Okay. So, now the 3 prevention types that you guys should know seem like they are pretty rhetorical in terms of like what they actually are. So the first one is healthy diet, and especially staying away from smoking cigarettes, because that causes a lot of lung cancer. And also just keeping a healthy diet keeps you very fresh, and it is good for your health. And exercising regularly is another major key. It keeps up your heart rate and keeps up your stamina all the time. And wearing sunscreen is specifically for skin cancer and colon cancer and stuff like that. That'll help you in the long run, even though you may not want to right now. Okay, so now you know about the prevention, but you need to know about some symptoms if you do happen to get cancer. The first major symptom is extreme illness and paling of the skin, and this can occur in many different types of cancer, but the long-term illnesses is usually the bitter sign of cancer that you have it. And specifically thyroid and pancreatic cancer. Thyroid has a lump in the bottom of your throat that can eventually grow into a gland that you can't breathe anymore, really. And then the pancreatic has extreme weight loss and low appetite, so you're losing a lot of nutrients that you can't really regain at all. And I'm just going to say you need to go to a doctor immediately if you start seeing any of these signs. There's more different signs online that you can look up too. And then, so now if you know the unfortunate news that you have cancer, you need to know how to cope with it. The first thing I would recommend that I've seen off of online sources is to raise money for your cause, and not just to prevent cancer and to research it, but you need to raise some money and get the people who have cancer, you need to get them as much care as they can possibly, whether that means giving the money to the family or giving the money towards research. And talk to the people affected by this, because you need to see what their goals are and see what they think for the future plans and how you can help with it. And lastly, you need to keep a very positive attitude, because cancer is one very leading part of depression, which is obviously worse than maybe even having cancer, because it can affect more people than cancer can itself. Okay, so then the speech should have informed you about cancer and about preventions, symptoms, and coping with it. I'm sure that you all probably know someone who has been affected by cancer, either in a probably negative way. So hopefully you just learned something from the speech and you're able to put it into knowledge later on. And I know I have been shook by this very greatly over friends and family, and I just want you to all stay boisterous and strong and stay around for Team Conrad later in life.